I just swept really easy when I get moving, so I have to stop and let myself cool down. Well, I just backed into it, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Casey, explain to us what's going on.
Well, Lenny's amazing, and she made this wonderful soup and toast for us. It's really good. And to top it all off, we got almond cookies. They're really good too. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yep. And then we got tea, coffee, some cream for the tea.
Well, she's amazing.
Oh yeah, the power's out.
Okay, so our power's out, her power's out, but she's making soup.
She's making a hot meal for us because we don't have anywhere to have a hot meal.
Oh, thank you, Lenny.
My pleasure.
I love it.
So when Marcia moved in 2018, it was cold, it was hard, and the conditions were pretty rough. And the Lord spoke to my heart and said, "You need to feed them." So I have.
How cool.
Yeah.
That's neat. And so look at them all eating. That's my group. That's our. You still have your tag on your shirt.
That was a Sixers jersey.
Lentil squash.
Yes.
Spaghetti squash.
Yeah. Let's share a spoon. And
You can come over here, Marcia.
That's fine. I want some more tea.
Okay.
Yeah, the water's
more
on top.
soup.
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
There's more soup.
Oh yeah. There's the silver.
That's fantastic. Tell me about her.
That's Zipthera, and that's her baby from 2 years ago. She's sleeping with right underneath her there.
Oh,
They always find their moms even if they've been separated for a year.
oh, nice.
She had a buck that she sold that the guy brought back for us to babysit for a couple weeks. And he broke in with the milkers and we went and slept with his mom. He hadn't seen her for like 6 years. Still went and slept with her.
Really? Oh. Okay. So this is Shannon, and she's one of my friends at church. There you go.
I was literally up at night enjoying the storm. Okay, and since this is the church, I'm going to go biblical on you. Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay, so I got up in the morning and I couldn't make coffee. Oh no!
Oh no.
So the Lord disciplines those that He loves. Okay. All right. So I'm like, wow, the 10 virgins that had the oil,
Right.
they would have gotten up when they were enjoying the storm and made coffee and put it in the thermos.
Yes.
Oh, so dun dun dun. So I got up. I had no coffee, and I would have not had to crawl back in bed if I'd had the coffee. I could have gone out and been a blessing because there was a lot of brush and people were in our shared park, cutting up a tree and everything. I could have had the thermos and offered coffee to people. So I'm telling you, next time I hear the winds, I have been disciplined and I shall make a thermos of coffee.
Oh.
Okay, but I want to go on. I want you to know that the Lord has abundant mercy, because I woke up and I still had a headache from not having coffee, because I'm sorry, I am addicted. And I happened to see my neighbor lady, and she had a gas stove that was still functioning, and she took me into her living room and sat me by her gas stove, and I had coffee.
Oh, wow.
And we fellowshiped. She's a Christian, and her daughter was visiting from Canada.
Oh,
It's colder than
nice.
here, and we just had a lovely time.
Oh, that's a beautiful story.
Thank
you, Shannon. Holy cow.
So you serve because the Lord would call you to, but then something happens in your heart where you begin to love because you're serving. So you serve because you love the Lord, and because you serve, you start to love the people around you.
Ooh.
And so it just changes things. And I serve because I love the people around me, and I love the Lord, so it's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, and I get friends.
Oh, that's neat. Holy.
I think she's only a couple days old.
Holy cow.
So I'll tell you a funny story.
Okay.
So one of these girls had 2 babies, but both were stillborn. The other one had 2 babies, they lived. And when the mom that had 2 stillborns saw the 2 girls that lived, she said, "That's my baby."
Oh my
And she
goodness.
started feeding it.
Oh.
And the mama that had 2
Holy
babies that lived,
cow.
one side she doesn't produce any milk. So she needs a surrogate mom for one of her babies.
Holy cow.
So it really worked out.
She needed a surrogate. Oh wow.
Yeah, so now each of these moms is raising one of the babies.
How cool is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys worked it out.
Yep.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you. Thank you for your hospitality.
My pleasure. Thanks for coming over.
We've enjoyed having you as a neighbor.
I've enjoyed being a neighbor. I'm sad.
Stuff for the oil change today.
Just
Yeah, and the insurance is not go with them, so bring it to the
I gotta go tend to my puppy.
being known by people and being accepted for who you are is probably the greatest asset. When I moved from one church community to another church community, not being known was the hardest thing, because then you feel like you have to start over again, and your hope that is that people will, like you for who you are and love you in spite of yourself. But
It takes so long to make those attachments though in the city, and on the farm it's like somebody can be here for 3 weeks and they'll be like, I feel like they've been here forever. I feel, and you know what I mean, because it's such an intense atmosphere that people make connections faster than they do in the city.
and a love for what you're doing. I mean, when people are coming together, whether it's faith-based or farm-based or a combination of the two, then you're there with a purpose. And I think community can grow and develop out of that.
Meeting Joseph. Meeting
Hi.
She's so popular.
Yay.
And then I will go to one more.
He can't work right now because I'm working on my deliveries, so he has to have attention since he's out of work.